The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yeah.
Nah, not at all.
Just the last name.
Yeah, just the last name.
How you been though, brother?
I've been good, man. I've been putting some plays together. You know, gearing up for another project dropping after New Year's.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm putting together something good. Cause I basically took a break for a little while.
I noticed.
Yeah, after I had dropped my my videos with Benji Films and Where Were You, I kind of had some real life situations going on, so I'm just bouncing back right now, getting everything straight, and I'm just getting back on board, you know.
Going through those real life situations, obviously you don't have to like completely elaborate on it, but like, how was it just so like you had to like really take that step back for the music just for yourself and for whoever was also involved in those situations? Was that really what it was? Like you couldn't even do music during that time?
I did music. I ain't gonna lie, cause it's like I'm gonna do music regardless.
Right.
But I did have to step back from basically what I was doing before. I wasn't doing as much of it. I was just writing. I wasn't actually performing and stuff.
Gotcha.
I had to take a break from myself, you know, just get my stuff together, get my life together. But I'm good. I'm back on track now, so I'm just ready to go. See what the future holds.
Sometimes those breaks are also like in a way like even though it's like not like you know. Things are happening. It's also a blessing in disguise sometimes.
Yeah, definitely.
But sometimes it helps you like refocus and kind of get yourself back right.
Definitely, man. I feel like I grew a lot since I first, you know, dropped music. I feel like I grew a lot. Just mentally, as an adult, a person. I'm starting to understand the business, you know, have patience and, you know, just take it one day at a time.
Do you wish you kind of like realized some of these business things or like learned these things while you were younger?
Definitely,
music too?
man. I mean, that's like the cliche. You feel like, you know, what if I knew what I knew now? You know what I mean? I would have went about it better. But I guess that's all a part of learning. You got to fail in order to see what not to do and what to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all a blessing. You just get a chance to study. That's it.
What do you wish you did different back then now?
Well, my money management.
Money
management.
I feel like that's always number one too.
Crazy, man, because it was like I just had dropped new music, and then everything was kind of happening. That's my phone.
Yeah, that's your phone.
Oh man, pardon me.
Nah, you good? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, everything was kind of happening for me so quickly. Like I had dropped a mixtape. K Slay, he was like, "Yo, come up. Do an interview with Shady," so I did that. Then I was going to the clubs every night.
You was wilding
with my boy, yeah. And I thought that's what I had to do, you know, to get my face out there, whatever. But that started taking a toll on me. Too much Henny, it was just too much women. I just had to chill. I had to cut everybody off. Just, you know, refocus.
Now let's talk about Henny real quick.
Yeah.
Henny give you the worst day afters.
Oh man. I ain't even gonna lie. I had stopped drinking it recently because it was like, I'm hearing now they got like the fake Henny.
There's fake. What do you mean by what the fuck is fake Henny?
Listen, all I know, I was in a club one night and I seen a dude come in with a garbage bag with nothing but Hennies in it.
Really?
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But nobody paid him no mind. He took it to the back. They did whatever they did. I think it's a fake Henny going around, and the hangover is even worse. That's what I'm hearing. But I stopped drinking the Henny. I do the Casamigos. That's like my wave. I do that. It's smooth.
You know what's crazy? Yeah, I'm a my God. Yeah,
smooth.
I kind of because you know tequila like I'm not gonna lie, I got a little lit last night, but like tequila don't really give you like bad hangover. Like I mean, at the end of the day, a hangover is still a hangover.
Definitely.
But like I feel like tequila, it's easier to bounce back.
Definitely.
Versus Henny, it's not easy to bounce back from Henny.
You could still function too, like especially if you got the ladies around. I feel like the Henny had you ready to go to sleep after a while.
Facts.
You start shutting down. The Casamigos, you could still get lit. You could still move around, vibe. It'll feel like you still, you know, presence there as far as the people. They won't feel like you got drunk and then just faded off into the back.
See, you talking about like the fake Henny, it makes me think of when I was in Houston a couple weeks ago, like with my boy, right? Stop shaking your head, bro. This is like a real story. This is actually not about me loving Houston. This is like about me. We caught this girl slipping. My boy, he only really drinks Henny, right?
Okay.
So like he gets this Henny type of colada type of drink, and he's sipping on it. He's like, this ain't Henny. He's like, and like he calls the girl over. He's like, this ain't Henny. She's like, oh, I watch them pour it. He's like, no, I want to watch them pour it. It became one of those whole things. And you know what's crazy? Like 2 summers ago, like the summer where everybody was like outside because it was like COVID, post-COVID, like last summer, early last summer, there was like a new Apollo out here that I went to, right? And I got the Henny Colada, and then we're like walking to like the waterfront with the Henny Colada, you know what I'm saying? Just Brooklyn shit, and we like
vibing,
and we drinking it, and we like, this ain't no fucking Henny.
Yo, that's
you know what I'm saying? Like you start like even though like the you think like the Colada might outweigh the Henny, we step in it, we like, this ain't no fucking Henny.
True Henny drinkers, they could tell. You can't play them. They could tell. They could tell when it's watered down. They could tell when it's not Henny. Everything they could tell. They really could tell. Yeah,
I was having that shit. I was like, ain't no way that this is actually Henny. So like, when you say, I'm glad somebody said it. Yeah. Because I've been thinking it for a while. I don't know what the fake Henny epidemic is.
Yo.
I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know if they shifted some E&J in there instead of Henny.
Something.
They definitely doing the E&J instead of the Henny. I ain't gonna lie.
So, because the E&J, we used to drink that back in the days. You know what I mean? And that used to have us like, your heart racing.
Yep.
And now if you get caught with the fake Henny, it kind of give you that same vibe. You like, yo, what the fuck is this I just drunk? Why am I drunk after 1 cup? Like, what's going on? So it might be some E&J in there. They might have found a way to slide it in there.
The E&J is a struggle drink.
Switch it up. Word.
If you know, you know. Yeah. You ever had not a lot of money in your pocket, you went to the corner store, you got the E&J. You went to the liquor store, not the corner store. You went to the liquor store, got the E&J.
Facts.
You already know what's going on. That was my drink in college too. I ain't gonna lie.
That had us lit in the town many a nights, man.
But yeah, come on. If you know, you know.
That's a fact.
You mentioned K-Slay. So what was your relationship with K-Slay? Was it just?
Well, basically.
Long live K-Slay too, by the way.
I used to sing K-Slay music for a couple years before I actually dropped my first mixtape. I just used to send him tracks. And he used to ignore me, of course. And obviously, I started getting better. You know, I started recording professionally instead of off of my phone, because I was sending him like rough drafts. I just didn't know how the game worked, so I was just like, yo, just somebody could hear me. But I started packaging it up right, making it look nice. And once I dropped my mixtape, and then I did a song with Dave East. Yeah. So I hit him. I'm like, yo, me and East just did something in the stool. So he like, word? He like, sent it. So I'm like, all right. So I sent it to him, and then he just spent it for 2 months for me, off and on, between Shady and Hot 97. And he was like, yo, that shit is fire. So from there, we just built a relationship, and that was how I actually came up there and actually did an interview with him. Nice. And me and him was supposed to actually do a project, have him host a mixtape of mine, but, you know, COVID came, and but R.I.P. to K-Slay, man.
R.I.P. to K-Slay. R.I.P. to K-Slay. So what you working on right now?
Right now, I got the Av 2. That's a mixtape. That's going to come to that piff. I got a new album I'm dropping. And that's what I'm working on now. That's coming out after New Year's.
Fire.
Yeah.
What's that album called?
That's called The Revolution. No, The Evolution. The Evolution. Yep. Basically explaining how, you know, I evolved from these past few years of learning a lot of lessons from, you know, poor money management and stuff like that. And yeah, just everything that's been going on. I was in a shelter, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I really had hit the bottom, man, but it gave me a wake-up call. You know, it made me more disciplined, made my attitude change, my outlook on things, how to treat people, you know. And I thank God for it. And I'm still, you know, every day's a learning process, step by step.
Right. Well, we're blessed to have you here, brother.
Yeah, thank you, man.
So we have the new Dat Piff tape on the way.
Yeah.
That's gonna be out project at the top of the year.
Yeah, between first and second quarter.
Fire.
And the album, that's gonna be most likely first quarter.
Cool.
We're gonna hit them first quarter with that.
This is all very exciting.
And then whatever the streets is gravitating to, that's when we gonna, you know, follow up with visuals. We gonna take it from there.
Fire, man.
Yep.
Well, congrats on everything.
Thank you, man.
We happy that you're here. We're happy that you're better. We happy that we about to get this music from you.
Appreciate that.
By the time people are seeing this, the freestyle is out now, so go check that out.
Appreciate that.
Before we get up out of here, we have you rap. Anything else you want to let the people know, where they can follow you at, all that good stuff, you can let them know right here in this camera.
You already know you can hit me on the web, FatzGeronimo.com. Y'all can follow me on Instagram, FatzGeronimo_. YouTube, FatzGeronimo, everything. Twitter, FatzGeronimo_. Just holla at me. Just stay tuned for new music, subscribe. Become a monthly listener on my Spotify. Do that. So when I drop new music, you be alerted. You can hear it first. You already know. Brooklyn.
There you go, man. Make sure you go follow him. Go show him some love. Go show him some support. Love is free. Support is free. Freestyle now. Go run that up. Go run out everything he has out now. Brooklyn in the building. Fatz Geronimo in the building. On the radar. We out. Boom.
Bow.
Go.